What's up, everybody? The Rogue in Disguise, North American community contributor for World of Warships Blitz, and today we're talking about the new Tier 8 German battleship ODIN. Now, we know it's already been out for a minute, but I just wanted to do the review in the spaceport because I've been waiting for this thing to come out, and it's finally out. And, well, for the press accounts anyway. It'll be coming out to the public later at another point. But right now we're talking about the ODIN, and the ODIN was originally built in 1939. It's got a displacement of 34,500 tons. Its length is 233 meters, 31 meters wide, and it has 150,000 horsepower to push it through the water. Okay, now let's talk about the in-game survivability. It's got 45,652 health, or hit points, excuse me, and it's got a citadel protection of 17.5%, fire and floating resistance at 12.5%, damage reduction at 15%, torpedo damage reduction at 18.15%, probably one of the fastest battleships I've seen at 30.43 knots, time to full speed 20.37 seconds. Max traverse speed on the rudder is going to be 5.80 degrees per second, and in time to turn is at 12.60 seconds. Its main guns are 305mm L/56 SK C39s in a 3x3 facet, 9 guns in total, and it takes 18 seconds to reload them. The max range on that is 13.60 kilometers, and the main battery high explosive damage is going to be 743 with a 9% chance of setting a fire. Your main battery armor piercing damage is going to be 1,357 with a citadel damage rate of 250%. Your turret traverse speed is going to be 6.60 degrees per second, and your secondary guns are going to be 150mm L/60s, SKC-25s in a 2x3 facet, with a reload time of 7.38 seconds. The range on those secondaries is going to be 6.90 kilometers. Second battery armor piercing damage is going to be 590 with a citadel damage rate of 150%. Turret traverse speed 11 degrees per second. Your secondary guns are going to be automatic, and they're going to be 128mm L/61s in a 6x2 facet with a 4.05 second reload time. So these are very fast. Range of 6.21 kilometers. And your secondary battery auto high explosive damage is going to be 330 with a 2% chance of setting a fire. The ODIN will come with torpedoes, and they're going to be 533mm Beryllium torpedoes in a 2x4 facet. That means 4 torpedoes on each side. Reload time of just under 50 seconds. Your torpedo damage is going to be 3,186. Your torpedo range is just under 7 kilometers. Torpedo speed just under 60 knots. Chance of setting a flood, 12%, which is pretty sexy. Torpedo tube traverse speed is just going to be under 18 degrees per second. Anti-aircraft armament goes as the following. Your large caliber AA damage is going to be 198 at 3.60 kilometers. Your small caliber AA damage is going to do 227 at 2.40 kilometers. Now your surface detection is just under 11 kilometers at 10.80 kilometers. Pretty darn good looking boat so far, stat wise, right? Let's go check out the Armoury and see what you get. For your elite ship bonus, you have improved main armor belt, which will increase the damage reduction by 5% and your citadel protection by 10%. Or you can go with secondary gun specialization, which will reduce the reload time on your secondaries by 10%, and your secondary auto reload time is also going to be decreased by 10%. Or you can pick meritorious service, but it's a premium ship. Unless you're trying to grind free XP, I wouldn't do that. So most particularly, I would probably go with secondary gun specialization. Make it a secondary build because it does have a lot of secondary abilities on it. And 3.60 kilometer range is pretty decent. And, well, let's talk about its details, because it will come with sonar 2 and 3 charges of precise aiming 2 as well. And it does have auto secondary guns, precise aiming system 2, and sonar 2. Let's take a look at the historical camouflage. It'll increase your ship hit points by 4%, your main battery firing range by 4%, your maximum main battery shell dispersion will be decreased by 4%, and your torpedo damage reduction will be increased by 6%, and your XP and silver bonus will be increased by 40%, unless you want to rock the Blitz standard one for a little bit. The historical camouflage overall, I think, looks pretty good. If we take it off, and if you look right here, you notice there's a little flag right there, right? I saw it. With the historical camouflage on, flag disappears. Somebody else pointed that out to me, and I was like, oh, snap. All right, just a little detail I thought I'd bring in there. But otherwise, I've played this boat a few times. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, tell you, it's a pretty darn good boat. Zombie Queen definitely approves. So you're going to find this boat as a straightforward purchase. This ship will come with 2 battle honors missions. The first one, destroy 2 enemy ships in a battle. Or correction, the first one, you'll play 10 battles. And in the second mission, you need to destroy 2 enemy ships in a single battle to get 4 steel. First one, you'll get ultimate silver booster and ultimate XP super booster and 250k silver. Not too bad for the first mission if you play 10 battles. This one, should be easy enough to do, right?